Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. This is the story of supermodel Naomi Campbell and tycoon Vladislav Doran. Their hurricane sentiment was an account of enthusiasm. Furthermore, excess stood out as truly newsworthy across the globe. However, with some prominent connections, things ultimately took a turn. So what occurred after their separation? How did their lives unfold later, heading out in different directions? Go along with us as we disentangle the exciting bends in the road of their process post-separation, from design runways to business domains. Their lives have taken very various ways, yet both have proceeded to shape their particular businesses in surprising ways. Are you prepared? We should get begun now. Naomi Campbell, the famous English model and entertainer, has for some time been a predominant power in the design world. As of April 2024, her total assets remain at $80 million, a demonstration of her many years-long achievement. Found very early on at 15, Campbell immediately rose to notoriety as one of the most pursued supermodels, particularly during the late 1980s and 1990s. Her spellbinding presence and, furthermore, special elements made her a design symbol. Making ready for her to wander into different areas of amusement such as music and acting, Campbell delivered an R&B pop collection and took on jobs in different movies and TV programs, exhibiting her far-reaching ability. Campbell's impact stretches out a long ways past the runway. As one of the primary dark supermodels, to gain worldwide acknowledgement, she assumed an urgent part in opening entryways for future models. From the African diaspora, her striking magnificence and irrefutable ability prompted her turning into an individual from a world-class gathering of models known as the Enormous Six, and she keeps on working in the business right up till now, notwithstanding her proficient accomplishments. Campbell's individual life has been set apart by difficulties and discussions. She has been associated with prominent connections, like those with entertainer Robert Darrow and fighter Mike Tyson. These connections, in the midst of reports of Tyson's forceful conduct, featuring the complex nature of a heartfelt life. Campbell's energetic and now and again blazing character has likewise been known to cause rubbing in her expert and individual connections in her profession. Campbell confronted difficulties because of her conduct. She was excused by world-class model administration on account of claims of harmful direct towards clients and workers. The extreme strain of her high-profile profession has now and again affected her emotional wellness, and her compelling feelings have prompted lawful inconvenience and embarrassments. Keeping up with long-haul connections has demonstrated challenging for Campbell, given her requesting plan loaded up with runway shows, flights, photograph shoots, and limited time commitment. And one head Flavio Brader entertainer, Robert Darrow, and others anyway. In 2008, Campbell's life took a huge turn when she met Russian tycoon Vladislav Doran at the Cannes Film Celebration. Their relationship checked marred another part for Campbell, bring her a feeling of dependability and harmony. As per the New York Post, a companion of Campbell commented that her life appeared to be more adjusted and restrained with Doran close by. Campbell subsided into a more quiet way of life. Furthermore, full showing a positive change in her life. Vladislav Doran, the one who has caught Naomi Campbell's heart, is a noticeable figure in the realm of business and land. However, he holds Swedish citizenship. His Russian roots are well, as he was conceived in St. Petersburg under November 7, 1962. Doran sought after advanced education at Moscow Lomonosov State College, where he graduated prior to leaving on a fruitful vocation. Doran's abundance is assessed at around $1 billion, making him one of the world's extremely rich people. He fills in as the director of capital gathering for a land improvement and development organization situated in Russia. Capital Gathering is known for its extravagant lodging buildings, which has set Doran's standing in the industry, notwithstanding his work in the genuine domain. Doran possesses Aman Resorts and the OKO Bunch. Aman Resorts is a lavish inn and resort brand with more than 30 properties in 20 nations. Doran gained Aman Resorts in 2014 for $358 million, and today the brand is valued at around $3 billion. His OKO Bunch is a land improvement firm that basically centers around projects in New York and Miami throughout the span of his vocation. Doran has grown more than 75 million square feet of land across the globe, exhibiting his skill and impact in the business. Doran's ascent to global distinction can be traced back to 2008, when his relationship with supermodel Naomi Campbell started. This prominent association brought him critical consideration from the media and the general population. His progress in business and his association with Campbell have made him a remarkable figure, not just in that frame of mind of land, yet additionally in mainstream society. Naomi Campbell and Vladislav Doran's relationship has been portrayed as looking like a business plan where the two players benefit from one another's status and achievement. Campbell brings her notorious charm and star capacity to Doran's adventures, upgrading the allure of his lodgings and organizations. Consequently, Doran treats Campbell especially well, furnishing her with extravagance and consideration. The couple is frequently seen together at high-profile get-togethers, appreciating sumptuous excursions on rich yachts and going for easygoing walks along the ocean side. Doran's riches and refined taste expand to his living bases. Eminently, his advanced manor, situated in the esteemed Moscow suburb of Ruaka, planned by the regarded designer Zaha Hadid, who is known for the Gwangju Drama House. The legislative center slope home is a structural wonder. This exceptional home covering 2,650 sm is intended to look like a modern design with two 22-meter-tall towers that infer mechanical outsider trespassers from Battle of the Universes. The home consolidates current innovation with natural geometric structures, introducing an interesting and eco-accommodating space. The house is made out of a group of glossy unit-like designs, settled inside a confidential space encompassed by mature pine and birch trees. This regular setting upgrades the property's serenity and protection. The lower part of the house flawlessly mixes into the slope, making a comfortable and welcoming climate. Conversely, the upper piece of the home drifts over the treetops, giving amazing perspectives on the encompassing woodland. The plan of this space-age home was impacted by the unbelievable work of Antonio Gutti, an eminent designer known for his dismissal of straight lines and his utilization of glass and wood and inside plans. The impact is obvious in the home's streaming natural shapes and the broad utilization of normal materials all through the property. Naomi Campbell. What's more, Vladislav Doran's relationship collected critical consideration from fans who enthusiastically expected a wedding between the supermodel and the financial specialist anyway. Their relationship finished in 2013, and the marriage never worked out as expected from an Untouchables point of view. It gave the idea that the money manager accomplished his objective of acquiring distinction while Campbell delighted in sumptuous gifts during their time together. Naomi Campbell's 41st birthday was set apart by a phenomenal gift from her Russian very rich person. Sweetheart Vladislav Doran, an island occasion home in Turzguva Strait. The house is situated on a site called Cleopatra Island and is interestingly formed like the Egyptian Eye of Horus, planned by Spanish modeler Luis Diro, the inhabitant known as Eco House. Horus is an engineering wonder. This extravagant property offers a noteworthy 25 rooms, making it an extensive retreat for its proprietors. The plan integrates creative and reasonable elements to make an agreeable and eco-accommodating living climate. Quite possibly one of the most striking components is the brick coating on the walls, which permits direct daylight to normally warm the home. Furthermore, the house utilizes a mix of arranging and converse ventilation to forestall overheating and further improve its maintainability. The house is furnished with a geothermal framework that meets the model's energy needs effectively. Water is also gathered and used inside the home prior to being cleaned by an on-location organic framework. This approach diminishes water squanders and advances mindful assets. The board during their time together, Doran and once bought an extreme dress for Campbell at a noble cause closeout for £26,000, displaying his liking for plushness and liberality. Anyway, their relationship at last reached a conclusion due to their contrasting ways of life and needs. A source near the couple uncovered that the separation originated from a basic conflict about Campbell's vocation. Doran and supposedly didn't need her to keep working, while Campbell knew that chasing after her expert interests implied she would need to adjust her profession and individual life. This strain eventually prompted struggle and ultimately the termination of their friendship, while Campbell zeroed in on her work and showed up in undertakings like The Truth, Show the Face. Doran and was frequently seen partaking in the lap of luxury in urban communities like New York and Paris, regularly joined by more youthful ladies. Their separate ways met. aid further distance between them regardless of almost 9 years passing since their separation. Their relationship has not totally finished. In 2020, Campbell recorded a claim against her ex to recover resources she accepted he actually had dorn and experienced by stating that the possessions being referred to were his own property and, surprisingly, asserted that Campbell held more than $3 million worth of his things. Their story, once a hurricane sentiment loaded up with extravagance and energy, eventually didn't have a blissful consummation. However, they won't ever wed, or, on the other hand, had kids together. The relationship was eminently affected. Thanks for watching this video.